Your program may collect your preferences to assist them in the placement process for an upcoming placement via Wishlist. To check if you need to complete any wishlists, log onto your account and select the coursework tile from the dashboard. Once in the coursework section, you can easily identify wishlists available to you for any given course by viewing the Needs Attention column. If a wishlist will be opening soon, you'll find a status informing you of the date it will open. If the wishlist has already opened, you will see the date when it closes. To start on one of your course's wishlists, click the View Details button. The system will take you to the Course Activities tab, where you will find the Wishlist section. The system will show you the type of wishlist you will need to complete, which can be one or more of the following: slot-based, location-based, location area-based, setting-based, address preference-based, questionnaire-based, and My Request. This video will cover the location-based wishlist, which allows you to select locations that your program has a partnership with. First, click on the wishlist name. If your program has provided any specific guidelines for you to follow when completing your preferences, those will show up first. After you have read these instructions, click Start. Before you can begin exploring the locations available, you'll first have to apply some filters. The only required filter is State. If you'd like to view everything available, click on the drop-down and select All. If you prefer to look at specific states, scroll through the list and pick and choose the states where you'd like to be placed. You can also apply the additional filters for city, zip code, and clinical settings if you would like to. Once you are done, go ahead and click Apply. Before you begin looking at each of these locations' profiles or adding them to your wishlist, make sure to take note of the minimum and the maximum number of locations you can include on your wishlist. If you'd like to view the instructions your program has provided, you can always access them here. Each location will show you the city and state that they are in. If you would like to view additional information for each location, click on the location name here. A drawer will open showing you any information provided by your program on that specific location. You may be able to view specific information such as their phone number, company website, clinical settings, requirements, specific documents, forms or evaluations that are shared for you to access, notes, and other information. Once done, you'll go ahead and close that drawer and make your selections. To add a location to your wish list, click the Add button. The system will then keep track of how many locations you have added, so you can easily ensure you are meeting the minimum requirements and not going over the maximum. If you realize you've added a location you do not want on your wish list, simply click Remove. If you cannot complete your wish list in one sitting, you can always save your progress by clicking on the Save as Draft button. You can then come back to work on it later. If you're ready to move on, click on the E-Rank Selections tab to move on to the next step. Within this section, you will rank your selected locations. You will use this icon here, on the left-hand side, to drag and drop your selections in your desired order. If you would like to provide a reason for your selection, you can do so here. If at any point you realize you would like to remove something from your wish list, click on the trash bin here. You can also move freely back to the last section to add a new location if you would like. Once you are done ranking your preferences, you can then move on to the next section. If your program administrator has enabled specific questions they would like you to answer, the next step would be to navigate to the Questions section. If your program administrator has not uploaded any questions, you can move on to the Review and Submit step. In this section you will see a list of the uploaded questions, and text boxes below them for you to provide your answers. Once you are finished, you'll want to move on to the last step, which is to review and submit. Within this section, you can review all of your selected locations, your reasoning for their ranking, and any answers to the specific questions your program has posed. If you realize you need to make any changes, simply click on the tabs of the previous sections to head back and make those changes. You also can upload your CV or cover letter here. Please take note of the supported file types and size limits. Just click on the Browse to Upload button and select the document from your computer. You can also provide some general notes about your wishlist here. Once you submit your wishlist, you will not be able to go back and make changes, so make sure you have made your final decision before you submit. Once you are ready, check the box acknowledging that you understand you cannot make any further changes, and then click the Submit button. The system will then confirm if you are sure you'd like to proceed with submitting your wishlist. If you are sure, go ahead and click the OK button to finalize your submission. Once your wish list is submitted, you can continue to view the information you have entered, but it will be in view mode only. If you realize you need to make changes to your wish list, please contact your program to have them unsubmit the wish list for you to allow you to make edits. Back on the course activities section, you will now see your wish list has been submitted and the date and timestamp of when that submission was processed. Thank you for watching our location-based wishlist guide. Please take the time to check out our other useful user guides, uploaded to the Exxat YouTube channel.